Hello to my subscribers, my future subscribers, and my Facebook fans. This is Amorica. 4th of July is just around the corner, so every year I try to bring one design to you that I have fun doing with my clients. Let us get started. The colors I'm going to use today are red, white, and blue. We have OPI. Let's see this color. Can you see that? Is Big Apple Red. And we're going to be using, this is OPI Blue My Mind. And of course, this one is Art Decor. This is LA Color. I got this at the dollar store. And of course, I got my OPI from my supplier. And you can find them over the counter at grocery stores in some places. What I'm going to be using is a little tiny polish sample tip. This is what we use when we want to like swatch a color of our polish to give a client a better or truer look of the polish besides being in the bottle. So I'm going to be using one of those, and of course I'm going to be using some dotting tools that I've got, and the ones that I'm using, this one has extremely, you can see that, a very fine point, and I'm not going to be using the other sizes, but there, as you can see, they come in other sizes, and in this set I've got like 5 of them, all different sizes, but we're going to be using the very smallest one. Let's see that, it's really, really small. All right, so first what we're going to do is we're going to take our red, and we're just going to color, like in this one, half the nail. See that? Half the nail. Remember, if you don't get a perfect line or it's not in the middle like you want it, that's okay. Sometimes the more, I'm not going to say messier, but sometimes when we make mistakes, they end up coming out looking really beautiful. Okay, we're going to put blue on the right. And as you can see, it's not perfectly centered, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to come back with our red. So we're going to put 2 coats on each side. Get a real nice true red. And the same with our blue. All right, and see how on that little end I went a little over? That's okay. And you want to kind of work quickly because you want to manipulate it while it's still wet. So we're going to get our Art Decor white from LA Color. And we're just going to come right down the center of that line. Redip. It's okay if it's less than perfect. That's perfectly fine. And using the finest tip, we start at the top and just start making a little S with the white. Pull over. There you go. And you can make them bigger or smaller. It's totally up to you. There you go. And there's your design. at that. Oh, it's so pretty. All right, since we have this one done. Now at this point, you can add embellishments. If you want to use glitter on the edges all the way around, you can do that. If you want to create a firework effect by putting dots and then springing them out with your brush, that works great, but we're done. So we're going to put a top coat. You can also adorn with stones. It's totally up to you. Have fun with it. And we're going to put a quick dry top coat on here. There you go. Look at that. That's a beauty. Isn't that beautiful? I love the way that came out. Isn't that beautiful? So shiny. So great. Sometimes if you do it when they're a little too wet, then they'll run. Let's see if I can, since we just did this one, let's see. And even look, you see how I was off-centered slightly? But look at that. That still came out beautiful. You could do all the nails on one hand, like the right hand, off-centered, like that. And they'll be none the wiser. They'll think, oh, that was what she wanted to do. That was the intention. Or, of course, you can flip it. Isn't that beautiful? Like I said, have fun with it. Let's see. This one we just did, but I'm going to show you what can happen sometimes when you don't allow it to dry before you polish. That's what happens when you end up polishing it sometimes a little too soon and don't let it dry in between. But you could also use that to your advantage. For all they know, that could have been the intention. And it still looks pretty, believe it or not. It really does. Isn't that beautiful? It's still beautiful, even though it's a little smudged. It's still really pretty. You can take any mistake and make it beautiful. And an artist has the ability to do that, even a nail artist. Thank you so much for stopping by and visiting my channel. If you are not a subscriber, I encourage you to do so. Also, remember to like, share, and comment, and click on that little bell to get notifications of new content. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my passion for nails with you. Amorica signing out. Until next time.